What's up, everybody? It's the Fantasy Dads. Welcome to the Thursday night pregame show with Mick and Moose. Mick, how you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing swell, my friend. How are you doing tonight, Moose?
I am good as well. I'm good as well, Mick, as best as I can be, man. We have an exciting game tonight. Even with some big characters out, honestly, it's still like a more exciting primetime game than we've had in the past few weeks, I'd say. Wouldn't you say?
Oh, I definitely agree. I won't get into the injuries too deep, but it's definitely injuries are. It's going to be an interesting game tonight with all these injuries going on.
Sweet. Rhino, I don't know if you know this, but your mic is still on there, bud. Also, am I on OBS right now, Rhino? Okay, I don't know. Hopefully everyone can see me because I think I accidentally logged out of OBS.
Yeah, you did log out.
I did. Okay.
On Facebook anyway. On Facebook.
Okay, I'll come back on. That's my apologies.
Yep, it's all good.
Logged off that. I'm coming.
Hey, yo, I got chickens. I got glizzies. Who want a shot? You want a shot? You want a shot?
Can they hear you, Rhino?
Yeah, they can hear me.
Okay.
Silence here.
Oh god. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a fun show we get to do on Thursdays, man. It's always a fun time. We'll go through, what we think about the game tonight, what we think about the certain players. I definitely have some bets that I think will win tonight. I got a new sweatshirt. Life's too short.
What's good?
Bet the under, of course, because my dumbass never does. But yeah, so let's run through it quick, man. We have a couple of outstanding injuries tonight. We're gonna be on TikTok live in a couple of minutes too. But I'm just letting my phone charge for a minute here, and just thought I'd run through the injuries first. So really the biggest one is Alvin Kamara is out, right? Obviously that's not great for a lot of people. A lot of people that spent a 4th or a 5th overall pick on Kamara now have to rely on somebody like Ingram, maybe even a Ty Johnson this weekend. It's not pretty for everybody, so that one sucks. And then really the only other two that I'd say we have to focus on is that Amari Cooper is officially going to play. Which is great.
You got that. And
then Taysom Hill gets the start tonight, which I think is another interesting proposition. For
I got
some people.
chickens. Fuck
you
out of
wouldn't
here.
believe the amount of questions I got this week. Like, dude, do I start Taysom Hill over Jared Goff? Do I do this? Do I do that? And yeah, but it's not.
It's Byron.
It's wild. You're right. It's
Byron.
Wild. It's not actually. I think Taysom Hills is going to have a.
And you should go find that
career
guy
day.
and say what up to him. Like, yo, man.
This would be technically his first start, correct? This would be his first start.
No,
actually, no. This would. I was going to say, this wouldn't be his first start. So I'll say this: this will be his best game statistically that he has started. That's what I'm saying tonight. I think Taysom Hill's going to be an animal.
You think he's just going to absolutely go off tonight?
Oh, I think it's going to be the Michael Vick / Taysom Hill show. I think he's going to run all over the place. I think this guy's going to carry the ball more than a dozen times. It definitely. I think.
Oh, for sure. Back out
he's going to air it out a little bit, but he's. I don't need Birdie showing up in my house. He's going to run the ball. He's going to. I think he's going to be included in the running game with the absence of Kamara. So again, I think Taysom Hill is going to be he's going to rush over 100 yards tonight for sure. Maybe even rush for a touchdown.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to make that bet, but I also don't think it's a bad bet to make. Right? Like I think Taysom Hill has a tremendous opportunity tonight to play some good football, man. He's got healthy receivers. Doesn't have to worry about getting Michael Thomas the ball. I think he's in a good position right now. As far as the game scripts go, I think there's positive game scripts on both sides. And we'll just have to see where it takes us tonight. But I don't know what the viewership's going to be like tonight. We have 0 people on TikTok right now, so that's fine. Some people are just starting to
see us here. Do you remember that
kill
race we played at, bro?
But if you're with us on Facebook, we'll try to get to your questions as soon as possible. Just bear with us. Facebook is notoriously slow. So if you're on YouTube, we'll try to see you as well. But I think, Mick, you can probably handle most of the Facebook questions if you don't mind.
Certainly, certainly could. All right. Aaron Daniels already tunes in. He says Hammer Pollard for a touchdown tonight.
Yes. Oh, is that Big Chief?
That's Big Chief. See,
Big Chief.
I feel opposite. He might get a touchdown.
Twitch,
I actually have Tony Pollard as one of the week's bust. I don't think Tony Pollard is gonna have as great of a game as the game script entails. As a matter of fact, I think Dak Prescott's gonna throw the ball over 50 times tonight, or about 50 times.
Oh God, I hope so, man. I hope so.
I think CeeDee Lamb is gonna get reacclimated with this offense. I think Michael Gallup is gonna get his touches tonight.
Poor birdie.
But the only guy that I don't think is going to be relevant is, and unfortunately, I hate to say it, is Dalton Schultz. I think he's gonna be a little absent-minded tonight. Again, that's my opinion. But the script's there. It's there. New Orleans is they cover their tight ends well. That's fair. I don't have the number in front of me, but they're on the I think they're on the bottom half of the position against tight ends in the league. So again, I don't think Dalton Schultz is going to have a great day. I don't think he's going to have a terrible day, but he's not going to have a booming day like everybody's anticipating him to have tonight.
Damn.
All right. Well, listen. I'll give a little bit of my takes a little bit later on. We do have some time before the game. We got Hoop and Holler back on with us on TikTok. Thanks for coming again, man. Really appreciate it. So back again for some advice. Laughing face. I've got Zeke, Mitchell, and Renfro.
I tried to shoot that thing and missed.
Start 2 or 3. Hoop and Holler. If I remember correctly, you were in a non-PPR.
No doubt.
I can't remember if you were non-PPR. Regardless,
I think so.
Okay,
and this was Elijah Mitchell, right?
Yeah.
I have Elijah Mitchell as a must start this week.
Okay, so full PPR, Zeke, Mitchell, and Renfro. Why don't you let us know who you have, Mick, and then I'll give my take.
I have Elijah Mitchell as a must start this week.
Yeah.
Okay, birdie.
Granted, it's the number 1 defense in the the number 31 ranked defense in Seattle in that position.
Crimson's cracked though. She got one down.
There's 32 teams in the league. That's almost bottom barrel. Like that's cellar dwelling. Personally, I think Elijah Mitchell is a huge start this week. Huge start. Must start.
Okay. All right. So he's asking for 2 or 3 though. So between Zeke and Renfro.
Obviously, Zeke, I would not go. I'm going to go Renfro and
birdie.
Yeah, so I'm going to go Renfro and Mitchell too. And here's the reason why.
Perfect, though,
I don't trust GMs.
You made the clip so much better.
I don't trust coaches. I don't trust owners that are GMs. I don't trust Jerry Jones.
I was so hyped, bro. I honestly don't think I've been so hyped
banged up
off of
with
just normal kills.
A horrible knee situation.
It wasn't normal.
The fact that Jerry Jones came out this week and told us that he's going to have an extra load makes me worried. Because one of 2 things is going to happen. Zeke's going to be on a snap count, which could absolutely happen. Or he's actually going to get an extra load. But with my experience with GMs, they are usually bullshitting. And the reason I know that is because Bill Belichick is our GM and has been for quite some time. Jerry Jones, he could just work him down to we've all owned a car, right, where we've put down to the brass bolts and we've let that shit ride. I don't think that's going to happen with Zeke this week. I really don't believe, even if he does, they're going against one of the best run defenses in the league. So I'm Eli Mitchell and Renfro. We got another question from John Elkins. Thanks for joining, man. Said Zeke over or under 62 rushing yards. Because of what I just said, I'm going to say under. I know that seems crazy. Zeke could pop off for a ton of yards, but he's dealing with an injury. I just don't understand what Jerry Jones and the Cowboys are doing if they make this guy run on a hurt knee. None of it makes sense. He's got a 6-year deal. He's here until 2026. Like, what are they doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna disagree with you here. I think there's a possibility that Zeke has. I mean, I'm gonna say under. Definitely under, but I think he's gonna have at least 60 yards.
Her stream go out too, though.
I don't think he's gonna have quite 62. I mean, I know we're talking about a yard or two here, but again, I think he's gonna have in a standard league. I think Zeke's gonna get 6 points this week. Even then, Zeke could just be getting goal line touches, and he could finish like with Randy Moss numbers: 3 carries, 3 touchdowns for 3 yards. Who knows? I mean, that would really make people go, "Wow, he really is on a snap count." But again, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a funky night tonight in football, in the football world.
I don't disagree. We got another one from Krista Thag, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't know if I said that right. Said Godwin or Pittman. You gotta start Godwin, man. I love Pittman, but I'm starting Godwin over Pittman 100 times out of 100 times.
I'm gonna say Pittman. I've been down on Pittman all season.
Yeah.
I'm just hard on.
I'm gonna be pissed when she gets just kicked out of the lobby.
But again, Houston's
all right,
middle
most
of the
effective.
pack,
You go first, and I go.
Position. I'm gonna say Pittman. I think Carson Wentz needs a bounce back week this week. I think Indy's looking to continue their train rolling for that, trying to win that division.
My hits don't work, bro.
It's gonna be tough. I'm going with Pittman this week.
Okay, all right. So one for Pittman, one for Godwin. Use your gut there. Another said Pollard is the guy. MCur99. Hell yeah, he is. I think so too. Should I start Cooper? That's from Quigs 2699. If you're talking about Amari Cooper, yes, you should absolutely start Amari Cooper.
I mean, I think Amari Cooper could fare as a number 1 wide receiver. It also depends.
Is that a problem she has all the time?
In your wide receiver spot, am I starting Amari Cooper over Cooper Kupp? Probably not.
No.
Don't forget to no Mike McCarthy tonight for the Dallas Cowboys.
That's going to be better for him if anything.
I'm going to say this. Dan Quinn
get close enough, bro.
There's no slouch, but it's Dan Quinn, and I'm pretty sure he was at the helm when the Patriots came back when they were down.
Poured us into the building.
So, but in terms of fantasy, that don't matter. That don't matter for fantasy, though. I'll say that much. Zach Pody 611 said, "I'm a Cowboys fan. Don't trust what Jerry says." Thank you. I don't, Zach. I don't trust what he says. Tony Pollard to the fucking moon tonight. We got another one. Red State
no, I can't hit her.
Said Bourne or Elijah Moore.
Ooh,
there we go.
I'm going Kendrick Bourne here. That's a non-biased opinion. I just think I actually have Elijah Moore on my bust list this week. Philadelphia's got a sneaky good secondary. I mean, put it this way.
No!
Philadelphia is so confident in their secondary that they gave away Jalen Mills to the evil empire and the Patriots. And they're still a better secondary than the majority of the league. Personally, I would stay away from Elijah Moore this week.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'd have to agree. He didn't fare well against Houston. I just don't really trust that offense right now. It sucks to say that, and mine definitely is a little bit biased, but I'll say Kendrick Bourne too. S. Frank 44 said Coop or OBJ. Again, I think we're assuming this is Amari Cooper. Versus OBJ. I'm not an OBJ guy. Never will be. Never have been. I will 100% tell you to start Amari Cooper. I think he's going to have a fine game. They're going to have to put the ball in the air, man. They got to win, and they got to win now. With Zeke banged up and Pollard being their main back, I just don't. I mean, there's going to be a lot of play action tonight. I said it on Tuesday. I'll say it again. I fully believe that. And listen, I don't have any stock in Amari Cooper, so I'd probably be even heavier on him if I did. I have a lot of CeeDee Lamb, but no Amari. But I'm still going to go Amari on this one.
I'm going to have to, again, disagree with you, Moose. I actually think OBJ's, this is going to be his breakout week. It's Jacksonville. They're in that position. They're the number 20th ranked defense in the position against wide receivers.
Sure.
I'm going to look for the Rams to blow Jacksonville out. With that said, I think we're going to see a lot of OBJ. I think this is OBJ's week to shine. He's got to get familiar with the playbook. They need to be able to trust him if they're going to be able to make a run. Again, I also am a firm believer in the OBJ curse. So as long as OBJ is on the Rams team, I want to rescind my Los Angeles Rams to the Super Bowl take earlier on in the year. Since the acquirement of OBJ, they just haven't quite looked the same, if you want my opinion. But right. I think this is his breakout week.
Okay. All right. Yeah, agree to disagree. I won't go with OBJ. Somebody, M. Lobaugh 24 said thoughts on Amari tonight. You just heard it. What do you think will happen Monday Night Football? Not hopes, thoughts. Real short. We have another show on Sunday. Wyatt V27. So we'll keep this short since it's the Thursday pregame. Yeah, non-biased. I think it's going to be a battle all night. And I think we're going to run the ball, and we're going to run the ball, and we're going to run the ball. That's my prediction. Ramondre Stevenson, Damian Harris, and Brandon Bolden are going to be heavily involved. They're going to try to keep Mac out of trouble, and we're going to let our defense go to work. That's how it's going to go. Like it has all year. It's no different. Buffalo's had its struggles. We're going to get on top of Josh Allen quick. They're going to send Matt Judon, the freight train at him, Mr. Red Sleeves himself. And we'll see, man. It's a tough team. It's a tough defense, but I mean, the Bills 5 weeks ago are a lot different than the Bills now. So we'll see. My hopes is that we win. I just think it's going to be a battle.
I'll be slightly shorter than Moose here. It's the first meeting between two AFC East rivals. I'm a firm believer that the first football meeting of the year between two rivals is a ground and pound, dink and dunk type of football game. I'm going to disagree with you here. I don't think Ramondre Stevenson is going to have that big of a role in the offense. I think he's going to be more of a pass protector. I think the Patriots are going to air it out this week. I don't really think they're gonna run a whole hell of a lot, but I expect them to run the ball. What I will say is I think that Matt Breida is gonna be the runner with Singletary. Breida's significantly faster than Singletary, not as shifty, but he's definitely faster. And he just since Buffalo has acquired Breida, he's provided this unbelievable spark to that team. They're on a high right now. They haven't been playing great, but they've been playing well enough to get by. It's definitely going to be a battle. Obviously, you want to hope the Patriots come out victorious, but Buffalo has a lot to play for here. Buffalo was in the driver's seat of the division, and now look
of the league at one point.
Right. So I'm looking to get a fired up Buffalo team, especially in Buffalo. Bills Mafia is not going to disappoint.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see. We got another question from JM Rostis. He said Mooney or Ayuk. I'll take Ayuk this week.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you, Moose. I'm going to take Ayuk this week. Mooney's the number one. I just think that they're gonna double team him. They're gonna run man in a over the top zone cover 2. Just look to see Mooney covered. I don't think he's gonna have that big of a breakout the rest of the season.
Yeah, no, we don't even know if Justin Fields is playing. So
I don't think he is.
No, we got Uzi Guy 2133 said Kittle or Gronkowski. I'll take Gronk versus Atlanta this week. Thank you very much.
You're gonna do this to me. I have stock in Gronk, but I'm gonna say Kittle this week. I just think that personally, I think there's just way too many weapons for Tampa Bay and TB12 down there, the Buccaneers. I like George Kittle this week. Seattle's middle of the pack defense on the number 23 ranked defense on the position of tight ends. Give me Kittle this week. Jimmy G's been playing pretty well. San Francisco's been playing great as a unit, and I think they got a lot to prove this year. I think there's some people on the hot seat in San Francisco. So give me George Kittle this week.
All right, 1 for 1. We got another question from Jacob Voigt. Pittman or D-Hop? Pittman. I'm not ready to play D-Hop yet. Coming off that injury, Pittman. I'm just not sure. I mean, he could come back huge. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to trust it for now. Pittman's been solid.
I don't think Arizona is willing to risk DeAndre Hopkins to get hurt in a meaningless game. I mean, the NFC, don't forget too, is so close compared to the AFC this season. It's actually kind of mind-boggling.
Yeah.
But again, I don't think that Arizona is willing to risk another quick injury with D-Hop. Expect him to be out on the field 70% of the snaps, but again, I don't think that they're gonna. I think he's just a decoy this week, personally.
Yeah, agreed. All right, let's try to get through these. We have 100+ questions right now, guys. I promise we're gonna get to them as quickly as possible.
We'll be quick. We'll be quick here.
There's only 2 of us, so don't spam. It's not gonna make me want to answer your question. All right, we got Vic's Doggy Daycare, Big Chief himself. Cooper over Metcalf. I'm gonna say no. I think I would play Metcalf versus.
Yeah, I might disagree here.
I think Amari Cooper definitely has a better matchup tonight, though. I'll say that much.
Definitely. That's what I'm basing my answer off of. I think Cooper has a much better matchup than DK Metcalf. I know in Seattle. I mean, Seattle. Let's face it. I made a take last week about Seattle winning out and making a wild card, but Seattle stinks. Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf. They don't look as a cohesive of a offensive unit as they have in the past. Give me Cooper this week.
All right. Mooney or Ayuk again. MKer99. I'm getting that. Is that Mark? I think that's Mark. He said Amari or Javonte Williams in flex. Well, first of all, don't put Amari in flex if you're going to play him tonight. Make sure to put him in his positional spot. Happened to me 2 weeks ago, or whenever Robert Woods went out. I accidentally played someone in flex, and I was screwed at wide receiver. Either way, I'm going to say Javonte Williams. Give me the running back.
Yeah, I like Javonte Williams this week as well.
Okay.
Moose, we do have a question here on Facebook.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Jay asks, I got to play 2 of 3. Van Jefferson, Mooney, or Devontae Smith? Personally, I like Van Jefferson and Devontae Smith this week. Devontae Smith was my note here on Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith is they're playing the Jets. I can't take the Jets seriously. And Van Jefferson, again, I just look to see the Rams absolutely smoking Jacksonville this week. Again, I just think that the Rams are going to air it out this week. They're going to look to set records. They're a force to be reckoned with, personally. So give me Van Jefferson and Devontae.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. The matchups are just so sound. I'm going to agree. All right, we got Jake Oz 5, Zeke or Waddle. Oof.
I like Waddle.
Yeah, give me Waddle against New York. I just don't trust Zeke tonight, you guys. I just don't. Nothing in me trusts Zeke tonight, so I'm going to fare away from that. We got another question from Christoph Theg. Krista Theg 1234 said, should I be worried about Aaron Jones? As an owner, yeah, I would be. Yeah, he just can't stay healthy. They never free him, dude. They just need to free him. Like, just let the guy run the ball, but they're not going to.
And A.J. Dillon is absolutely taking advantage of the opportunity given to him. If I'm not is he on the last year of his rookie deal? I could be wrong.
Who's that?
If A.J. Dillon?
No, I think this is his second year, isn't it? Oh, it could be his last year. I'm not sure.
Either way, when that man's up for a contract, I don't see him staying in Green Bay. I see him becoming a workhorse. You know what he reminds me of is what's his face? Brandon Jacobs used to play for the Giants a few years ago. He reminds me in the perfect, and I said this. I think I said this to my father. At this Aaron Jones A.J. Dillon combo reminds me of Brandon Jacobs and Ahmad Bradshaw to a T.
A little bit, yeah.
And I just see I actually see Green Bay overcoming the odds this year. I was salty about Green Bay going into the year. I was like, Aaron Rodgers, he's a prima donna. I mean, I still think he's a prima donna, but I mean, the man's having an MVP caliber year back to back again. I'm taking Green Bay. I think AJ Dillon is a monster.
All right, I don't hate it. All right, we got one from Nico Kapoor. He said Gronk or Javonte Williams in flex. Oh shit.
I'm gonna go running back. I always go running. Yeah. I try and go running backs. Just Javonte Williams has a decent matchup. It is a divisional game, and if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the first or second meeting between the two teams? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's a divisional game, and again, I think that the rushing game is more important in divisional games than any other potential game of the year in your season. So I'm going Javonte Williams here over Gronk.
Yeah, me too. Give me the running back. It is the first out of two meetings as well. Jamal Williams or Mark Ingram.
Jamal Williams today.
Yeah, Swift officially out?
Yes, he is.
Okay, then give me Jamal Williams all day. Yep. We got these. I mean, it's just the same people asking the same questions over and over again. Pick 2: Josh Jacobs, Antonio Gibson, Jamal Williams, Zeke. Man, these questions this week. I mean, it's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of playoff implications in these questions, and I can feel the struggle. I absolutely know the struggle. So that's a tough one.
I just want to hear those three running backs. I heard Antonio Gibson, Zeke, and who was the third? Because I wanted to say Antonio Gibson in the third.
There was Zeke, Jamal Williams, Gibson, and Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, I'm taking Gibson and Jamal Williams this week. It's Las Vegas. They're the number 27 ranked run defense in the league. And Jamal Williams just has they're going against Minnesota, who's the number 22 ranked defense, run defense in the league. So again, I actually have both of those guys as potential must starts this week.
All right, yeah, I was gonna say the exact same, so we'll move on. Fallout 3 number 1 fan said, "Will Tony Pollard do anything tonight?" We kind of already answered it. I said yes. Mick said no.
I didn't think so. I actually think Tony Pollard's a bust this week.
Yeah, so we have opposing opinions. It's really just because I don't trust Jerry Jones at all. That's the only reason. I just don't fucking trust the guy. Alex 10 Kennel said, Rams or Eagles defense. Give me the Rams. Give me the Rams versus Jacksonville.
I'm gonna take the Rams defense against Jacksonville.
All right.
Definitely.
I mean, some of these are just like the same questions over and over again, guys. We're trying to get to them, but if you just keep asking the same questions, I'm honestly just gonna block you. So just ask the question once, so we can get to other people too. It's not very fair. So we're trying our best to get to your questions, but if you keep asking them over and over and over again, I'm not gonna bother. So M. Kerr said OBJ is a ploy for Van Jefferson. Agreed. Agreed. And of course, Mick does not. We have a question from Ro Cheetah. That should I start Amari Cooper over Brandon Cooks or Elijah Moore? Yes. No, don't tell me. Stop it.
No, I hate to say this, and it pains me to.
I don't think you do hate to say it, though. You piece of trash.
But Brandon Cooks. I'm going to say Brandon Cooks here, and I'm going to give you a couple of reasons why. Houston doesn't really have anybody to catch a football there. They barely have somebody to throw the football, but that's besides the point. Tyrod Taylor is a dangerous man. Brandon Cooks, Houston's going up against Indianapolis this week. Indianapolis is the number 29th ranked defense against the wide receiver position. I just think it's. I'm always a numbers guy, but I like Brandon Cooks this week. That's the first time I can say I like a Houston Texan this year.
I retired Brandon Cooks last year, and with good reason. Even though he had 2 good weeks this year. I retired him. He's forever retired. Him and OBJ, they're both in my graveyard. Daryl Henderson or Saquon Barkley. from Young J21. Darrell Henderson. Smash Darrell Henderson.
So it brings up an interesting point. Darrell Henderson is banged up. How
banged up do we know, though?
Put it this way. A lot of the experts are saying Sony Michel is a must pick up, a must add this week, and a stash.
He didn't practice Wednesday.
Correct. So again, I think Sony Michel is going to probably steal the show.
Okay.
Again, I won't give my quote. I won't give my sources away. But I have heard Sony Michel was taking the majority of the reps all week in practice. And today, Henderson didn't practice. So something's telling me that Henderson is going to be a game time decision, and he's going to see a limited role on Sunday. So
that makes sense if you like OBJ. Then they're just going to air the ball out. Because I don't think they're going to just give Sony Michel the reins to run that offense.
Nope,
that's not going to happen. All right, cool. So if Henderson, all right, so play Saquon Barkley over Henderson then.
That's a tough play. That's even a tough call.
Again, it's just
check your waiver wire, my friend.
Y'all asking the same fucking questions over and over again is not gonna make me want to answer them, man. We have almost a dozen people on here. Thank you, Vic, telling everyone to chill.
Hey, Jordan, what's up, man? Hope you had
Jordan
a Thanksgiving as well. Yeah, Jordan tuned in. What's up, boys? Haven't been here in a few weeks. Hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. We did, pal. I certainly did. I know I ate like a degenerate and watched football. I actually threw my back out because Dalton Schultz made a hell of a grab. So I fist bumped and I threw my back out. And Thanksgiving was great. How was yours, Jordan?
No question from Jordo. He's just being a nice guy.
Yeah, no, he's just being a nice guy. Yeah,
what
nice
a guy,
nice guy, Jordo.
That's unbelievable. We got D Fogel here. Say Gallup or OBJ. Fogel. And everyone that's listening to this, almost anybody you ask me to play over OBJ, I'm going to tell you to play him over OBJ. And Gallup is another guy that I would play over OBJ this week. And Mick does not think so.
I'm going to be honest, man. And this pains me to say it because I have stock in the guy who I'm going to tell you to play OBJ over. I'm playing OBJ over guys like Jamar Chase, Mike Williams, and Cortland Sutton and Elijah Moore this week. I'm very high on OBJ this week. You just missed our little rant about what could potentially be going on in LA with Henderson being banged up. I just think LA is going to absolutely air out the ball this week. I think they're going to run up the score. They're going to put up a 50-burger on Jacksonville. I like OBJ this week. But Amari Cooper's not a bad play. I'm just extremely high on OBJ this week.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. It's just the same questions over and over. All right. This one's interesting. I like this one. Retweets Junior. Or retweets SJR. It's one of the two, but I like retweets Junior. So Foster Moreau or Mike Gesicki. Yeah, well, it's about time we get like a real tight end question. Like Gronk for Kittle. That's tough. Yeah. Wow. All right. Foster Moreau against Washington or Gesicki versus the Giants. Give me Foster Moreau, dude. Give me that matchup against Washington. Give me that matchup against Washington versus that other one. Yeah, fuck it. Plus, Waddle keeps eating up those targets, man. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna have to sadly agree with Moose on this one. Gesicki has been great this season. With that being said, I think Jalen Waddle is indeed starting to steal the show. Do you really trust Tua? That's my question. I was going back and forth with a couple of guys this week about how I don't think Tua is consistent. I think he's consistently inconsistent. I just think there's so much more to Tua's game that hasn't been. He's just struggling to bring out. So I'm gonna go Foster Moreau this week because I also have Derek Carr as the number one quarterback of the week.
God, okay, fuck. It's only Thursday. Would you just give yourself 3 months?
Sorry. I'm
you
sorry.
should see the shit-eating grin. Actually, you can. You hit the link in our bio after you follow us. You can actually see the shit-eating grin he's wearing. It's on YouTube. Jake Oz5 said Zeke Elliott or Jalen Waddle.
Jalen Waddle.
Give me Jalen Waddle. I just don't trust Zeke tonight. I don't trust what Jerry Jones is saying. I'm sorry. I could be dead wrong. I could be absolutely 100% dead wrong. I don't think I am. Which stands for most. I was going to say,
I'm being honest. Vegas knows something. And again, that could be because I didn't see a lot of Zeke. As far as a gambling point, stand from a gambling stance.
He is on the RI Sportsbook. He still is like the most favored guy to score like every touchdown.
He? I was gonna say
he is.
The money is high on him this week, but it's one of these things.
But it's almost one of those things where they want you to take that easy bet. Exactly. Like that's how they make their money.
Because exactly, I honestly think this is a trap game this week. This is a betting trap game this week. This is what we call stay away.
Yeah, fact. Uzi Guy 2133 said David Montgomery or Alexander Madison. Give me Madison, man. Give me Madison versus Detroit all day. And I traded for Montgomery everywhere I could at the end of the trade deadlines. I got him in one place. I have him in another. I love him. But Alexander Madison could legitimately finish a top 5 back. Like that could legitimately happen this week. He has the best matchup, maybe besides Leonard Fournette. Who will finish top 10?
I agree. I strongly agree on this take, Moose. Again, I forget what week it was. Dalvin Cook was out. Was that week 3 or something like that, or week 4, somewhere earlier on in the year? Alexander Madison ran for over, I believe, just about 150 yards and a touchdown.
Week 3 versus Seattle, and then week 5 versus Detroit. Again, Detroit, he was the number 6 on the week.
Yeah, so I'm
monster.
Alexander Madison is going to be an absolute stud this week.
And if it's PPR especially, Uzi Guy, Madison, for sure. Rhino thinks Monty. Love that out of Rhino. Love.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't expect anything less.
Okay, we got another one. What kicker should I pick? I always love getting kicker. We got a couple of kickers last week.
Hold on. You're gonna make me dig into kicker stash. I actually put something aside here specifically.
I think your video went away.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I did the wrong one here.
It's fine. It's fine.
So, digging into my kicker stash, the kicker question is always it has been coming up more and more frequently.
It's getting more important now.
Yeah, I mean, again, we're getting close to playoffs, and every point matters.
But time out. He gave us specific teams on who we should pick up for a kicker.
For a kicker,
yeah, he gave us the Buccaneers, which is suck up. Yeah. He gave us the Dolphins, which is Jason Sanders.
Jason.
Washington, who's Joey Sly. He's last on my list.
Yeah,
and then the Cardinals, who is Myers, right? I'm trying to look now. Oh, Matt Prater. Oh, give me Matt Prater versus Chicago.
Yeah, I was going to say give me Matt Prater against Chicago all day. Yep. Arizona.
Yep. Prater. That's your answer.
I thought you were going to say Younghoe Koo because I actually think that Atlanta's going to drive the ball down the field, but they're not going to get in the end zone. Tampa Bay's one of those defenses that bends and not breaks. And I actually like Atlanta's kicker this week as well. So, pick your poison. But we definitely go Prater. Prater has the ability to hit a 65-yard field goal.
Yeah, I believe so too. All right, we're starting to get down the list on the questions, guys. I promise. Logan Horton said, "Taysom a good start." Depending on who you have, brother. Man. Depending on who you have, I think that's the most simple thing we can say. If you have Jalen Hurts and you're worried about him, then yeah, I mean Taysom's a fine start. I just need to see. I am a firm believer, and you need to see it to believe it. Myself, I play a little bit more conservatively. That's just how I do fantasy. Last year, and this is more so just this year. Last year, I dropped Justin Jefferson after week 2. So I've played this year very conservative. I've held on to my waivers. Didn't get a piece in Elijah Mitchell, Cordero Patterson. I've played a little bit timid this year, I'd say. So it depends on who else you have. We got another question from the real Cody Quaid. Start Gronk or Knox?
I have stock in Dawson Knox.
Me too. Tons of it.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Living in New England, a non-biased opinion, New England is the number 2 ranked defense against tight ends this season. So I have Knox stock, and I'm not playing Knox this week. So
same here.
Give me Gronk.
Yeah, I'll take Gronk's upside. We got L Garcia 8 watching the Cowboys game. Yeah, absolutely, man. Whenever there's football on, I'm watching it. There's no chance. Moreau or Gesicki? Gesicki has not been good. I think we both did. We say Moreau?
We both said Moreau, right?
Yeah,
we both said Moreau. Yep.
Appreciate you. I was gonna start Gronk. Hell yeah, man. We love. Listen. I have a Gronk jersey, man. I love me some Gronk. He's old, but he's still getting it done. We got another question from MKer99. I believe that's Mark Kerwin. I need you to tell me if that's Mark that I went to high school with. That's Marky Mark. Cooper or Scary Terry? I'm going Scary Terry. I don't even want to give it an explanation on this. If it's Cooper Kupp, don't do that. But if it's Amari Cooper, Scary Terry has been one of the most efficient. He is what Allen Robinson has been for years, man. That's like a crappy, I won't say crappy, a mid-level quarterback who's just out there slinging the pill, much like Allen Robinson's entire career has been. He's doing it right now with Taylor Heineke. He's making Taylor Heineke look good. And I don't think he's looked bad, but he's making him look good, man. I'm not sitting Scary Terry from here on out. Like I think he's an immediate start week in, week out.
Yeah, I agree, Moose. I'm going Terry McLaurin. I was high on McLaurin a couple weeks ago, and I'm still high on Terry McLaurin this week. So give me McLaurin over Cooper.
100%. In agreement. All right, so we got Hunter Renfro or Brandon Cooks. If it's PPR, give me Hunter Renfro every day.
Yeah, I'll take Renfro. I mean, like I said, I do have Cooks on my list, but again, it's Houston. Not everybody trusts Houston. But again, I'm going Renfro. Derek Carr is they're going against the number 32 ranked against the position position. Washington.
Yeah.
They are awful against, the most points, most fantasy points given up quarterbacks. So
it's bad.
Got it. Yeah.
Go
Renfro. I like
all right, we got Gary X said Gesicki or Schultz at tight end. Now, we're going to have differing opinions here probably. Mick doesn't like Schultz tonight. I do. I like pretty much all their pass catchers tonight. To be honest with you, I don't think you can go wrong. Here's the thing too, Mick.
You can't go wrong either way. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I was just about to say that this is one of those questions where I don't – I was down on Schultz, but I think Schultz and Gesicki are going to have similar games.
That's fair.
Again, you can't go wrong either way. And to give you an answer, I'm gonna say Schultz tonight.
Yeah, give me Schultz, man. Gesicki's efficiency statistically hasn't been fantastic, so I'll take Schultz tonight. I just want a piece of this offense tonight. If it's a wide receiver or tight end, I want a piece of it in the game tonight. The notorious SKG, what's up, shorty boy? Said, how we doing, big cat? That's fucking great. Nick Ning said Heineke or Taysom. This one's interesting because we haven't seen Taysom Hill yet. We don't know what he's about to do. We've seen Taylor Heineke, and we've seen him be good. And he's playing Vegas, who's not particularly good.
Mr. Ming, I got some numbers for you too, my friend, to back this up to Moose's statement. Taysom Hill, I'm high on Taysom Hill this week. But Taylor Heineke I mean, the guy has just been, I don't even want to say it, but his idol is Brett Favre. I mean, the guy, he wears number 4. He looks like number 4. He carries himself like a veteran that he
just doesn't have the arm strength like number 4, but he'll get there.
Yeah, no, definitely not. But the Raiders, they're a middle of the pack defense against the quarterback. They're number 22 ranked position against quarterbacks this week. And if I'm a betting man, Taylor Heinicke is going to throw for at least 300 yards. Again,
now here's the deal, though. Here's the deal. Here's a question I have for you, because you got to kind of do the math on this one.
Yes, sir.
If Taysom Hill is going to run for 100, maybe run 1 or 2 touchdowns in, throw for 1. I don't know where you have him in that bracket.
Well, so then here's my next question: Is it a bonus league where if a quarterback rushes for a touchdown that it's double?
Let's assume it's not. Because once we get into the asking for that.
Right. So all right. So I'll say this then. I do like Taysom Hill. I give like a top 5 streamer of the week. He's my number 2, and I got Taylor Heinicke as my number 5. Dallas is the number 11 ranked defense against the position. Las Vegas is the number 22 defense ranked against the position. So, I mean, again, you get middle of the pack, like top 10 roughly. I like Hill's upside with the rushing. I also Taysom Hill has the ability to throw for 250 yards and rush for 100. So, again, and if Taylor Heinicke's throwing for 300 yards, I mean, do the math. Taysom Hill easily throws for 250 and rushes for 100. Is that 350 total yards and 3 touchdowns? So, again, I like Taysom Hill's upside this week.
Okay. I'm on the other side of the fence, and it's not by much. I promise you it's not by much. And the only thing that scares me about being on the other side is that rushing upside that Taysom Hill has. It's very clear, it's very obvious, but it's like a tight end. It's like touchdown upside. And the other thing that's interesting too, Taysom Hill in the last 14 games has exceeded his projection of 5.5 points per game by an average of 2.3 points. So that means he's had some big weeks, right? On the other side, Taylor Heinicke on his previous 12 games has exceeded his projection of 14.3 points per game by an average of 2.6. I like those odds. So I'm going to take Taylor Heinicke. I'm going to take the fact that he has Logan Thomas back and that Scary Terry is a top 10 talent right now in the entire NFL. And I'm going to say Taylor Heinicke. Also, I just don't think he's going to rush for 100 yards tonight. But again, I could be dead wrong about that. We got a question from Greg the Penguin. Love that. Penguins are my favorite Arctic animal. We have Mark Ingram or Saquon Barkley.
I'm taking Mark Ingram all day over Saquon.
I think so, dude. I think so. But it's hard to do that to your first round pick,
tough.
Even though we're
it's definitely tough.
Even though we're this far along. Like you have to throw your rounds out of the window, like when you picked a guy. But
exactly.
I mean, it's still not easy to sit Saquon Barkley, but Miami's playing so well, man.
I'm sitting. Know. I mean, I'm. This is a biased opinion. Personally, I think Saquon, he's banged me. I picked Saquon the last 3 years except this year, or 2 years except this year. He's gotten hurt all the years. And when he has played, he just doesn't look explosive.
So you just have immediate mind trash about the guy.
I'm not trashing him at all, by all means. I
mean, you have mind trash. Like you already have that in the back of your head. It's like this guy screwed me twice, so why would I stick with him?
Oh yeah.
All right, I get that. Yeah, Mark Ingram just every time he starts provides a valuable floor. So. Yeah, we'll go with him. We got another question from that kid Isaac 35. I've seen your name before, man. Appreciate you coming back. He said Barkley or Ayuk flex. Because of the reasons we just said, man, I'll take Ayuk at flex. And listen, here's the deal is I've been the lowest out of all 5 of us this week with Ayuk. I don't think he has as good of a matchup against Seattle as everyone thinks he does. He's going to be the number 1 guy. He's going to be the guy they lean on. And I don't necessarily like that. But I'll still take him over Barkley because I can't trust Barkley right now.
The question was Ayuk or Barkley.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Ayuk all day. We do have a Facebook question, Moose. Nick Anthony asks, Moose.
Oh, that's Nicky D. You know Nicky D.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moose, does Dak throw for over or under 285? I say he throws for under 285.
But you think he's going to throw the ball 50 times?
I do.
But you still think for under?
Yeah.
It's under 285?
Under 285.
That's a big number for him against the Saints, dude.
Again, that's what I mean. I do think that Dallas is going to air the ball out. I did say this earlier. I think that Dallas is going to throw the ball 50 times. I just don't. I think they're going to more dink and dunk it than they are going to go right down the field and air it out, truly air it out like the greatest show on turf. Again, I'm going to say under. I'm an under. I slam the under. Moose slams the over. But again, I can't answer for Moose on this one.
I'll say this. First off, slam it, smash it over 285. Fucking easy, Nicky D. Easy. And I'll tell you why. Almost every single time he throws the ball over 40 times, he's getting it over that 300 mark. In the entirety of his career, I'm looking at the season right now. I would say the hardest day he had on defense, realistically, like when you really look at the stats, was New England. Like just who New England's defense is, and he ripped them apart. He also played at the time a fairly good New York Giants team, and that's divisional, and he threw for 300. He threw for almost 500 against us, and our defense is still good. Last week against Las Vegas, he threw for 375. This offense clearly knows which way they're going, and it's around 40 passes a game. I'll take those numbers. I'll take over 285. And Nicky D, I'll grab you a fucking beer if he doesn't. How about that? Because it's on my own loins, I'll do that. I don't know why I said loins, but I like it.
I might give you up a goal. I'll give you a goal the next time.
You might just not have a choice either because he shoots the puck about 300 miles an hour. But yeah, Nicky D, over 285, smash it, keep the change. We got a question from Max Tremblay: Taysom or Stafford? Give me Stafford. Give me Stafford against Jacksonville. Yep. I don't care about the rushing upside. We got another one from Izzy.
I think Stafford has a rushing upside too, though.
Yeah, I mean, but not like Taysom.
Not like Taysom Hill.
Taysom's upside is within the 10-yard line.
Yes.
Within the 5-yard line. That's where his upside. He's a Cam Newton, dude. That's what he is. He's a jackknife, and that's how they use him.
And with that being said, I did sit Matthew Stafford for Cam Newton one week, and it paid off. So I mean, I'm a wild man. I'll say that. But on this one, you got to go Stafford. It's Jackson.
Yeah,
you got to go Stafford.
Agreed. All right, we got Izzy for real. Said Cooper or Pittman. Give me Pittman, man. I'm high on Pittman against Houston this week. I am high as hell on Pittman.
I'm with you.
MCur99 Mark said OBJ over Jamar. Kids wild. I missed that comment. We did not tell you. We didn't tell no. Oh. He's saying you. I don't think we said over Jamar. Would you take OBJ over Jamar Chase this week?
Yeah. I have that written down right here. OBJ. I do have OBJ over Jamar Chase this week. And I have stock in Jamar Chase.
This kid is wild, man.
I know.
You're OBJ for this week.
I am.
I do it.
If put it this way, we will get to these bets later on in the show. But if I will use, we might. We'll be quick about them. But if I will buy an OBJ jersey with the winnings, if OBJ has at least a touchdown and 100 yards.
If he doesn't, will you buy me a sticker of OBJ?
A sticker?
Yeah, I can put on my one. I don't want a sticker. Get out of here. Mr. Swag City. I was going to up the ante and said if he doesn't, you got to buy me a jersey of Donovan.
I'll buy you a Jamar Chase. That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. A Jamar Chase jersey.
No, I wish. No, if anything, T. Higgins, that's my boy. Everybody knows. Mr. Swag City said Cowboys or Eagles D. Eagles. The Saints have a much more real chance of scoring if they get within the red zone solely due to Taysom Hill.
Definitely agree. I'm going to Eagles. all the way. Yeah. Eagles all the way.
Yeah, I don't even think we need to talk about that one much.
No, we don't.
Clint Model said Pollard or Elijah Moore. Give me the running back, man. Give me the running back.
What was it? Waddle?
No, Pollard or Elijah Moore.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's tough.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not as easy, but I still listen. I'm
gonna
stick with my
Pollard.
belief.
I'm going Pollard.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Pollard. I just don't think Elijah. Put it this way, I think both of those guys don't have great weeks. But I think if I'm gonna take the better of the bad, I'm gonna go Pollard.
You said you think they're both gonna bust.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. All right. I don't. I don't think Pollard's a bust tonight. But again, I just don't trust Jerry Jones. If Jerry Jones had said nothing, I would be fine with Zeke this week. I would not have an issue. But the fact that he opened his old ass mouth, it makes me not want to believe anything he says. We got
a Facebook question here too.
All right, go ahead.
Jermaine Munoz says Zeke or Javonte Williams.
Javonte Williams.
Yeah, we're both Jermaine. We're both Javonte Williams here. We both just don't trust Zeke's ability to perform in tonight's game. With Jerry Jones's comments earlier on in the week, we're just not as high on him.
None of it makes sense. Your guy exactly. Has a significant knee injury, and you're sitting here telling us you're gonna play him more. Like, it just doesn't. It doesn't make sense. It's like giving a shot in the knee to RG3 back in the day, and then saying he's gonna have a fantastic week. It just doesn't make sense. I don't believe it. And we're talking fantasy football here, folks. Like, I am not gonna take those types of chances. Again, I don't have Zeke anywhere this year. I had him finishing as the RB4 in the year. I believe in what Zeke can do when he's healthy, but I don't believe he's healthy. And everything that's come out says he's not. And then Jerry Jones speaks, and we don't hear a lick of it? No, I don't believe that for 1 second. They need this win tonight, and they'll do anything they have to. They'll do anything they have to get it. So I don't believe it. All right, we got Dat Homie Pasta said Pollard or Ingram. Give me Ingram. He's a starter.
Ingram all day.
Yeah.
Ingram.
Give me Ingram.
I'm just not high on Pollard tonight either. I think Pollard's a bust as well.
Yeah. Somebody also said earlier the Pats play on Monday. Thanks, dude. I know.
Wait a minute. Like this Monday or next?
I think he was saying because I have just nothing but Patriots gear behind me that he said Pats play Monday, and
so he must think you think that they're playing tonight.
I don't know. He's just an anti-Pats fan. Probably thinks that we play with deflated balls all the time. K. Shaj, welcome back, man. Thank you again for coming. Always good to see you. He said, "Yo, should I start Mark Ingram, Mike Williams, Gallup, or Lockett at flex?" First suggestion, don't ever start a Thursday game at flex. You start them in your running back slot, and you do what you can at the flex position later, whether that's playing your running back or playing another wide receiver. Don't ever play a Thursday. It screwed me. When Robert Woods went down, I accidentally played somebody in flex. Absolutely screwed me. Lost my week because of it. I had no other good players that week because of bye weeks and everything like that. I just got screwed. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I got screwed. So let's say, for instance, you have two really good running backs that you plan on starting, and Mark Ingram's just not going to replace either of those guys. Let's, for the sake of this question, say Mike Williams, Gallup, or Lockett at flex. And I'd love to hear your thoughts, Mick, because that is a tough one. Now, Mike Williams for me is probably out, but that's a tough one.
You said it's called finger what?
I don't like Mike Williams. I think Mike Williams is a bust this week. I do like Gallup. Again, I said at the beginning of the show, I think Dallas is going to air the ball out tonight. I think Dak throws the ball 50 times. So I like Gallup, and then who was the other one? Gallup and not Mike Williams. Lockett, yes, Lockett. I do like Lockett tonight. Not tonight. Sunday as well. Granted, it is San Francisco. And San Francisco is they got the hot hand right now. But I think you're gonna get you might get a different Seattle look from Seattle this week. We had another chat earlier on in the week that Pete Carroll might be on the hot seat for his job.
He should be. He should have been years ago.
If the players, there comes a point in time where your voice gets lost in the locker room. Your voice just goes in one ear and out the other as a player in the locker room. If Pete Carroll did indeed lose the voice, expect the Seahawks to lay an egg. But if the players really like Pete Carroll, like Russell Wilson loves Pete Carroll. I mean, I don't know what the fixation is, but I mean, he's probably a hell of a guy outside of football. But
sure.
Again, if these guys really like Pete Carroll, you're going to get a different side of the Seahawks this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Michael Gallup, but again, don't play him in the flex. Play him in your wide receiver slot. Throw another wide receiver in your flex. I don't like Lockett this week against San Francisco. I voted for him in a poll earlier. I'm gonna retake that vote. I don't like him. He hasn't averaged over 10 yards per catch against San Francisco since 2018. He's only eclipsed 80 yards once, and that was last January when he received 14 targets. Any other time, he's never received more than 9, and that was back in 2017. Since then, he hasn't eclipsed 7 targets against San Francisco. I don't like it this week. All right, we're going to try to hurry up as fast as we can. We're probably not going to give too many explanations on the rest of these questions. We have about 14 minutes till kickoff, and then we're out. So we got Zeke or J-Rob. Big Patriots fan myself, too. That's from Owen00908. Thanks for the question, man. Make sure to give us a follow there. Zeke or J-Rob. And J-Rob goes against the Rams. I'll take Zeke. And I don't like Zeke tonight, but I also... I don't know. Do you think J-Rob gets like 6 targets? Yeah, like, how do you think that works?
I think J-Rob...
I think I just talked myself out of my answer, but...
Just gets like a... I mean, put it this way. J-Rob gets 150-yard bomb. I mean, he's going to have more points than Zeke.
That's fair.
So I like J-Rob this week.
Yeah.
Give me J-Rob.
Yeah, you know what? Same. Yeah, I revoke my first answer. Give me J-Rob. We got another question from HSG831. Amari Cooper, should I start him? I'm gonna keep this quick. It depends on over who, man. I can't. I mean, you can, but I wouldn't just say start him. I need more information there. Oh, M. Kerr is Mark from SHS. Yes, hello, Mark from SHS. How you doing, buddy? Good to hear from you. Kyle Hutchinson is back. What's up, man? He said Tua or Taysom. Give me Taysom. Listen. I think Tua's played more consistently, but again, he's still inconsistent. So give me Taysom. Give me that rushing upside. Give me that within the give me that within the 10. You know. You said the same?
with you. I'm with you. Yeah, I'm 1,000% with you.
All right, cool. K-Shot said you'll love the energy, Kyle. Hell yeah. That's great. K-Shot said Taysom or Lamar. Give me Lamar.
Lamar all day.
Yeah, Lamar all day. I know Taysom, listen, and it's not a crazy question. We've gotten a lot of questions like that this week. I'm just not that high. Not that high on him. All right, we got Brandon Cook.
I was going to say, I like Lamar. Reason being is they're playing Pittsburgh. It's a division game. I'm one of those guys. Division games, I think, are ground and pound football games. We just saw Lamar Jackson do some crazy stuff last Monday against the Browns. I like Lamar. I like Lamar.
All right, we got Brandon Cooks. This is from Greg the Penguin again. Love to see you, man. Brandon Cooks, Brandon Ayuk, Keenan Allen, Pittman, bench 1. For me, it's Brandon Cooks. Ayuk, Allen, and Pittman just have too much opportunity.
Yeah, I'm benching Cooks.
Yeah. Kyle Hutchinson said Dak and Lamb gonna ball. Listen, man, my prop bet of the night is Lamb for 2 touchdowns. I also have Marquez Callaway for 2 touchdowns too, because I'm itching. I'm itching for that. I need that in my veins. We got the only. Kyle said the only way he doesn't throw for over 285 is if the Cowboys get a big lead and run it. Yeah, could be. P-Quad said, is it time to drop Antonio Brown for someone else? I'm going to keep this short. I'll just answer this for the both of us, Mick. Yes. Yes, he's suspended for 3 weeks. He's suspended for 3 weeks. Here's the thing. If you're in a position where you can hold on to him in an IR spot, actually, can you? Can you put a suspended player in an IR spot?
Depending on your commissioner, I think it's illegal. It's not technically a. He's
it's
not
probably
injured.
not. No, you probably can't. Okay. This is what I'll say. This is what I'll say, and I'll be quick about it because I just said on Tuesday you should trade for Antonio Brown no matter what you can do. If you're in a spot where you are already in the playoffs, keep him. Just hold him and do what you can. It doesn't matter your record. If you're gonna go into, if you're 9-3, if you're 8-4, whatever the case may be, whatever it is, keep him. If you can't afford to and you need wins now, I think you gotta let go of the bait. We got OBJ over Jamar, guy smoking rocks.
I love it.
Love that.
Hey, listen.
Kyle,
you reach out to Moose, brother. I'm a man of my word.
He is. This is like, listen. I'll be honest with you, Kyle. This is the guy last year that on one of our streams. Mick is a longtime friend of mine, longtime listener. Every single week he was here. He told us he was starting Tanyan last year over Kelsey. Now, did he think that Tanyan was going to get 3 touchdowns? Probably not. But the motherfucker did. But the motherfucker did. This motherfucker's spitting. But he just takes wild moves, man, and sometimes it pays out. Yeah, somebody said advertising the Corona. Yes. I'm just drinking cervezas because I had some Mexican tonight. So
we're partying here. Red Solo Cup.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, somebody said reminder to not put your Thursday guys in the flex. Thank you, Jid777. That's it. P-Quad said Pollard or Henderson.
He's broken.
Well, it looks like Henderson's hurt pretty significantly. I didn't see anything about him practicing today. I like Pollard this week. Give me Pollard. Yeah. All right.
Unless you want to grab Sony Michelle, but
nope.
Even then, I don't think
Pollard.
they're gonna run the ball.
Oh, they're fine.
Definitely Pollard.
Nope. Not doing that. All right, we're gonna get to the last couple of questions. I promise you guys, we try. Oh, all right, we got the last couple of questions here, and then we're gonna give you guys our picks for the night. Nick Grover 44 said Hunter Henry or Dalton Schultz. I don't necessarily listen. I love Hunter Henry. I love his red zone presence, but against Buffalo, I'm not liking it so much, man. I'll take Dalton Schultz tonight. I'm actually sitting Hunter Henry for Pat Freiermuth, and that dude's brain is soup right now, even though he's practicing. So
I'll be quick too. I'm playing Noah Fant, Dallas Goedert, Logan Thomas, George Kittle, and Jack Doyle over Hunter Henry this week.
He's right here.
Jack Doyle. Okay. Well, we'll get to that on Sunday. Greg the Penguin said, love you, man. Man, I love you, man. Hell yeah. I love penguins, Greg. You have no idea. My wife, she knows I love penguins. Anytime she sees a penguin, she'll send it to me. I love penguins, man. That's the shit. Thank you guys for the follows. Thank you guys for sticking with us for this long. We got about 3 viewers left, which is typical right before game time. So we appreciate all you guys. Let's give our picks of the night for those that are still on with us. We'll go with the spread first. We got the Cowboys favored. Actually, let's do a prop bet of the night. I'll start out. Dak Prescott over 285. You know what, Nikki D? If you're still on, I'll go take it right before the game. Let me hammer that real quick.
I got 2 here. I got score all quarters. Dallas minus 225. And I got the total score on the night. Is it going to be odd or even? I got odd at minus 130.
Yeah, I don't hate that. The odd's always the favorite. I also took I don't gamble a ton of money, but I took CeeDee Lamb to score 2, and I took Marquez Callaway to score 2 too. The odds are just forever in my favor with CeeDee Lamb, and I think Marquez Callaway is the one dude that could do it with Adam Trautman out. So I took those. Now let's go to the spread. The Cowboys are favored minus 6.5. What I will tell you is that I read a stat earlier tonight. I believe against the spread, people are 14-9. They were 14-9 in 2020. I didn't see the 2021 statistics, but I know that in 2020 the road team was favored against the spread. I'll take the Saints tonight plus 6.5.
Yeah, I'm thinking about heading.
I agree with you, Moose. I'm taking the Saints money line plus 220.
Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm not taking the Saints money line. I don't think they're going to win this game. I definitely would take the Cowboys. And then the over-under is 46. Yeah, I didn't buy this sweatshirt for no reason. Life's too short to bet the under, so we're gonna take the over in this one.
I'm gonna say under.
Because you gamble responsibly.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I mean, sorta, but I'm taking the under here. I just don't think that. It depends. This has. You know what? I rescind that. I'm taking the over again. I think Dak Prescott's throwing the ball 50+ times tonight. I said it 4 times now.
Yeah,
I just think that's what's going to happen. I got to believe in it. I got to believe in what I say.
Yeah, you got to believe in what you preach around here. I think that's one of the important things, man. If we're giving people advice, we got to follow it to the nth degree. So, I agree. All right, well, listen, we got about 4 minutes till kickoff, Mick. I think we should sign off now. Great show. Fantastic show out from everybody. If you were on Facebook or YouTube with us, thank you very much. Thanks for bearing with us now. TikTok has taken a lot of our time. We had upwards of over 20 viewers at one point, and hundreds of questions. So we do appreciate it. As always, give us a like, give us a share, throw your comments down, and join our Discord, our community on Discord, always talking about football. Just a really cool place to talk about, betting and fantasy, all of the above. If you ever have any suggestions, let us know. If you're with us on TikTok, we appreciate it. I'm going to end that now because I believe we have one viewer left. We really appreciate it. Give us a follow. Hit our link in our bio and go subscribe to our YouTube. Other than that, Mick, I hope you have a great night of football, man. And enjoy your night, and we'll see you again on Sunday.
Hey, we'll see you around, Moose. And like I said, go Saints.
All right. Well, I'm riding with the boys, but man, I hate that. I don't even like saying that. All right, Mick. Well, listen, man. Appreciate it. We'll see you on Sunday.
All right, brother.
All I hear is your pet.
Don't know if we're off or not.
Probably not.
All right. Well, I'm gonna disconnect. I'll text you.
All right.
See you, buddy.
Later.
Oh, they threw an arc. We got a Watson. Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep watching this building real quick.
I'm on this.
I almost cracked the one. I have a pretty good angle on this side.
Oh, the crypto. Oh shoot! Yep. Kraber.
Whoa.
Stock is flying up. Yeah, she's flying up. Oh shoot!
Oh, that's a Kraber.
Yeah, that's the Kraber on that side. Where would you like to go?
I bet you he can't hit me though. Oh, hey. Yo, I am fucking dude up with the Kraber, but he's got a gold.
We gotta go fucking. Gotta go further. Go. This building's okay, but it's not in the ring. They're already up top. Shit. Yeah, we have to, yeah. Shit. There's someone right there.
Right here.
He's down. Alright, 2 squads left. Try to Kraber me.
Oh shit.
Shit, no. Dang.
Okay.
Wah, wah, wah. You make me want to download Apex. Hey, try it out. Why not? Hi, Emily. Oh, for sure. I bet you killing it.
It's funny, I know who killed us. I know Reflex.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's my boy.
Oh my god.
I'm fucking mad right now. I wasn't mad at all until I saw who it was. I was like, oh shit, that's my boy.